snatching. You already know. Popping. Ain't no stopping me now, steady rocking. Watch them hate on me now cause I'm locked in. Watch the hate on me now cause I'm popping. I ain't stopping.
And the New York Giants are the Super Bowl champs.
Jets. These are important, John.
No, 100%. It's going to be a heck of a competition at wide receiver. I'm with you. All right, let's go to Big Lou. He's up next on Big Lou Kickoff Live. What's going on, Big Lou?
What's going on, gentlemen? Thank you for having me.
Thanks for calling in, Big Lou. What do you got?
I wanted to talk about the workout yesterday with Greg Von Rotten. What implications that may have for the team? Does that mean that Evan Neal is still nursing his injury and won't be a go? Will we see Illuminor at right tackle and Greg Von Rotten at guard? Or what is the buzz going on around there?
Well, there hasn't been any signing yet, and we saw that report from Jeremy Fowler as well about the workout. The Giants don't confirm what guy's coming to work out or not. But look, he's a guy that played guard. He's over 30. He played guard for the Raiders last year with Carmen Bracillo, so obviously he has a lot of knowledge of the player. They could just be looking to continue to get some more reinforcements at that guard position. Evan Neal had not been in yet as far as I know when that workout happened, so I don't think it's related to Evan Neal's health at all. As far as I know, we'll know whether or not Evan Neal's put on the PUP list. I imagine that has to be announced at some point to the league office by the end of today.
4 o'clock, I think.
Correct. So we'll know by the end of today, Big Lou, whether or not that's the case. But look, could they already have a lot of guards. Like, they have Marcus McKeith in there. They have Schlotman there if they need him. They have Aaron Stinney there if they need him. They do have a lot of guys in the building already that playing K guard. He was playing tackle mostly in the spring.
But they still have him.
Certainly he can play guard. So they do have a lot of guys in the building, but I think you bring in a guy like that to work out because you want to make sure if something does happen, to your point, and you got to move guys around, you have someone ready to slide in right away that you can bring in to help you. So it never hurts. He's a veteran. He's played in the league a long time. I wouldn't, as of now, make too many implications off the fact that they brought in a guard to work out, because they brought in a lot of players to work out yesterday. It wasn't just him. They do this type of workout before every training camp. So I wouldn't take too much out of it in relations to Neal. But would I have that guy on your radar in case they do need a guard later in camp? Absolutely. That's how I would put it.
And consider this, he's played both left guard and right guard in the NFL.
Right.
Has experience at both spots. So, I mean, again, you're trying to put a puzzle piece together that that's a little step ahead of us right now because we don't know what Neal's situation is. So you're a little step ahead of us. But I understand, you're kind of trying to look further ahead and just saying, hey, just in case, I understand.
Well, I mean, are we comfortable moving forward with McKeithen again? We've kind of seen basically what his ceiling is, and we know that this O-line has been hampered by injuries and lackluster play for about a decade. So.
I would think he's behind Big Lou Stinney at this point. That would be my guess. I think Stinney would be the next guy up at guard after the Illuminor-Runyon combination.
I would think so, too. I'm inclined to agree with John. And quite frankly, until McKeithen proves that he can stay on the field, how can you move him up on the depth chart?
Yeah, health and them just proving he's good enough to stay on the field, too. Absolutely. I'm with you on that.
Thank you. And thank you for letting me come on here and hear some Logic football talk because Twitter has gone berserk. So
Big Lou, Big Lou, no problem. And I'll try to give advice. And it's funny, I can't look at Giants Twitter anymore. I just can't. It's gotten very tough. And I'm someone that is, and I have a rule for myself now. I generally do not post any sort of I promote our content. I don't post Giant opinions on Twitter because the replies are always chaotic, and then if I start replying, I'm going to say something stupid, and I'm going to get myself in trouble. So
you're going to compromise your position.
Correct. It just does not make any sense for me to engage. So when you guys always say, Schmuck, why do you tweet opinions about the Knicks on Twitter but not the Giants? Well, if I get mad at somebody about the Knicks and I start yelling at them, guess what? I'm not going to get in trouble for that because I don't work for the Knicks. If I do that with the Giants, I could be in a lot of trouble. But the point I was going to make is that, look, as you guys well know, I'm a big Knicks fan. I'm a season ticket holder. I used to do a Knicks podcast and all that stuff. Knicks fandom was as downtrodden a fandom to be a part of for a better part of 15 years. It was as bad can be. And I'll be honest with you. Giants Twitter right now might be worse than I've ever seen Knicks Twitter.
It's worse.
And that's saying something, dude. That's saying a lot.
And I mean, the stuff that they come up with and say, it's like, dude, did you ever play football? Where do you pull these takes from? It's just, it's crazy, some of the stuff that I see on there. So I'll avoid it. I post my stuff on YouTube. I make my YouTube videos. I follow you guys religiously. And, I put out positive content and factual content. A lot of people out there just clickbaiting and making Daniel Jones hate videos and Joe Shane hate videos. And I'm like, I don't understand half the takes that I read or see. So I stay off of Twitter now because it's gotten crazy.
Smart man. Thank you, Big Lou. Do you have anything else for us, or that's it?
Oh, thank you guys.
Are you coming to camp?
Huh?
Are you coming to camp?
No, I go to every draft, and
Okay.
I do a
Nice.
tailgate block party at MetLife Stadium every year live on YouTube with the Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
Do you
our
really?
YouTube channel.
Wow. Okay. Oh, I'm glad to hear that you're keeping the wheels turning.
Oh yeah, we work with Alex a lot with Big Blue in the Bronx.
Excellent.
Oh, nice. Good stuff, Big Lou. Appreciate the call, my
Be
friend.
well.
Thank you guys. Keep up the great work.
By the way, thank you, man. And by the way, I appreciate the passion. The passion of Giant fans on Twitter is awesome. I love the way you guys care about it so much, and I love the way that, you're enthusiastic and you love the team and you want them to be better. And everyone's entitled to their own opinions. You're free to post on Twitter and do whatever you want to do. I'm just explaining why I don't engage, because it can do no good for me, generally speaking. If you want to come and talk to us, you can call in. We have a show where we literally talk to the fans. So if you want to talk to me and talk to the fans about the Giants, come in and call us here. But I'm not going to do the whole thing on Twitter. And again, guys, I understand it's been a rough bit here for the Giants. It has not been a very successful stretch here. I get everyone being upset. You have the right to be upset. I'm just explaining where I'm at in terms of that situation.
The definition of a fan is that they care.
Yeah.
And whether or not you care one way or the other, at least you have passion and feelings about the team. If you did not care about the team and just totally walked away, then you wouldn't be a fan anymore.